In this video, we're going to talk about how an H1B visa holder can apply to a green card, what are the process, what are the deadline, and what are the fees for this process. Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel. My name is Z and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about H1B visa. I know you're all waiting for this video. So in this video, we're going to talk about how a H1B visa holder can apply to a green card, what are the process, what are the steps, and what if you are late to apply for your H1B visa and when you should apply, and what are the fees for this whole process. So keep watching. So the H1B to green card process is very straightforward, but you will have to begin the process as soon as possible, because if you are late, then you can possibly be in danger of losing your green card. So the first step is to apply for permanent labor certificate. Yes, you heard it right. PERM is called permanent labor certificate. So if you are on an F1 visa and you got a job where your employee is ready to file a papers for you, you have to get H1B visa. For that process, the employer has to apply for permanent labor certification. It will require that your employer establish the prevailing wages of your position and set your salary at this amount. So आपका जो एम्प्लॉयर होगा उसको आपकी सैलरी सेट करनी होगी, आपके रिटर्न में लिख के देना होगा कि that's how much I have to pay to this person. And then you have to go through the recruitment process. You have to prove to USCIS there is no other American employee who is willing to work or capable to work in this job. So for this process, you have to file 9808 form, and after that, in the recruitment process, you have to do the newspaper advertisement. As an employer, you have to do the basic requirement. I think it is 2 Sunday newspaper job postings and postings where the state workforce agencies for the advertisement. So the first process is you have to file the permanent labor certification, and your employer has to file for you 98009 form, and he has to advertise that job posting for American citizen. The second step is you have to submit your I-40 application. So once you got your permanent labor certificate from the Labor Department, you should file I-40 form or immigration petition for alien worker. As soon as USCIS receives your petition, you will get a priority date, and you won't be able to start the next step of process until your priority date is current. So the third process is you have to file I-485 form, permanent adjustment of status as a permanent resident. Once your priority days has arrived, you can then move to the next step of the process, and you have to file that adjustment of status. So this is the final step. Once your I-485 is approved, you will get a stamp on your passport denoting your changes of status from H1B to green card holder. So you will get a physical green card in your mailing address. Now we're gonna talk about consequences of delaying the H1B to green card process. So some people wait until their H1B visa is expired, so they think if we wait till the end and then we apply for our green card, it will be better. But in reality, it would hurt you, it will give you a lot of trouble if you wait. So if your H1B visa is expired, technically you are not really adjusting your status. You no longer have the status and you are asking to adjust. For this reason, USCIS will usually turn down your request and you cannot apply for your green card. When does your H1B visa expires? So when you enter into the USA, you should have got your I-94 form, right? Once you got your I-94 form at the port authority or at the airport, wherever the way you came into the country, you can ask them what is the expiration date of my H1B visa. So if there is an expiration date, you know that you should not wait till your H1B visa got expired and then you should apply for the green card. That's not the right way. So for those visa holders, when their H1B visa is expired, there are several options for regaining your H1B visa status. So it could be extraordinary circumstances preventing the applicant or petitioner from filing the extension, and the application has not violated their non-immigrant status and you are not been placed into the removal or deportation. So now we're gonna talk about what is the time limit for H1B visa to green card in 2020. So I know due to COVID-19 everything is kind of shut it down, so I'm gonna talk about the general timeline of all these steps. So the PERM certificate, the permanent labor certificate, anyway can take 6 to 18 months, and the time for your I-40 to be approved depends on how soon your priority date will be current. If it will not happen for several weeks, make sure USCIS may push your petition back, so you have to call them or call your lawyer and ask them. And depending on your country of origin, for example, if you are from India, your timeline would be different. If you are from Pakistan, your timeline would be different. The wait for your priority date to become a current varies widely, for almost no wait time to up to 10 years. Sometimes you have to wait 9 to 10 years to get your green card. So it all depends on the USCIS office, how busy they are, how many applications they get, and how early you have to apply for your green card. So the legal fees is very important topics, like kitni cost aayegi meri for this whole process if I have to do from H1B visa to the green card, application की फीस क्या होगी. So usually जो आप परमानेंट लेबर सर्टिफिकेट के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं उसकी फीस यूजुअली है $2,000 to $5,000, and then you have to apply for your I-40 form. So the I-40 form fees is $580, which is mandatory. You have to give this application fees to USCIS, and then I-485 form will cost you $1,000 $1,070. So these fees have to be paid by you as employee or your employer, and then they will deduct from your salary. So generally speaking, the cost of applying from H1B visa to a permanent resident card, it could be up to $10,000 or maybe more. It depends your state, it depends on your employer, and it depends on which year you apply, because USCIS fees changes every year. So guys, this is the simple process to get your H1B visa to a green card. So let me explain it again. So if you have F11 वीज़ा और आप अमेरिका में उसको ग्रीन कार्ड लेना चाहते हैं, तो F1 वीज़ा से आपको एक एम्प्लॉयर ढूंढना पड़ेगा जो आपको जॉब भी दे और आपके पेपर्स भी फाइल कर दे. उसके लिए आपको H1B वीज़ा अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. H1B वीज़ा अप्लाई करने का सबसे पहला स्टेप है कि आपको लेबर डिपार्टमेंट में एक सर्टिफिकेट के लिए अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. आपके एम्प्लॉयर को, लेबर डिपार्टमेंट को और USCIS को ये इंश्योर करवाना होगा कि यही वो बंदा है जो इस पोजीशन के लिए फिजिबल है. उसके बाद आपको I-40 की एप्लीकेशन फाइल करनी पड़ेगी एंड देन यू हैव टू फाइल योर I-485। I-40 की एप्लीकेशन फाइल करेंगे, उसके बाद आपको नोटिस आ जाएगा USCIS की तरफ से कि आपकी एप्लीकेशन हमको रिसीव हो गई है। देन यू हैव टू वेट फॉर योर प्रायोरिटी डेट, और उसके बाद आप I-485 जो कि ग्रीन कार्ड की एप्लीकेशन है वो अप्लाई करेंगे एंड देन आपका इंटरव्यू होगा और उसके बाद आपका ग्रीन कार्ड मिल जाएगा। यूजुअली ये जो टाइम लेंथ है इट यूजुअली टेक्स sometime 5 years, sometime it takes 10 years। और टोटल जो खर्चा होता है इसमें द कॉस्ट इज अराउंड $10,000। सो मेक श्योर अगर आपने H1B वीज़ा से ग्रीन कार्ड हासिल करना है तो आपको आपकी कॉस्ट के बारे में, आपको आपके एम्प्लॉयर के बारे में सब कुछ पता होना चाहिए। सो दिस इज़ फॉर टुडे। I hope you guys like it. If you haven't subscribed this channel, subscribe this channel, give the big thumbs up to this video, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comments section. Stay blessed, be safe. Allah Hafiz.